Radio.
What's up, man?
With another
Oh, come
episode.
on. That's crazy. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, baby.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe,
What's
man.
up, man?
What's good? What's good?
How you?
I'm here, man.
Oh, yes.
I got my shoes off. Know
You
what
like
I'm
my
saying?
pants? Look at that.
Yeah. You're too advanced for me. You're too into the future.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I got my shoes off today because
The shoes don't
anyone
fit.
who has these off-white 4s, you understand that these are beautiful shoes. I love these shoes. But these are also very uncomfortable shoes. But they went with my outfit because you know I have my off-white socks and my little off-white hoodie. You know what I'm
Off-white
saying?
stockings. But go ahead.
Listen, I pulled them up, exactly. So you can see off Whistle, and then, you know, R.I.P. Virgil. Word. It was good, though.
I'm chilling, bro. But I feel like this is so like close today, man. Like I can't see you. The Suave, you fucking up, man.
Swizzle.
Suave is a dick, B. What's up, Suave?
This guy and his constant attacks on the crew. I think one day they're going to jump you, bro.
I don't care, man. Suave gonna run. He gonna jump over a fence. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
I think I'm taking off my hat.
We ain't gonna talk about the fence jumper. But what's good, yo, man? I want to shout out my moms, man. Happy birthday to moms, man. We celebrated.
Shout out to mommy.
We celebrated her birthday this past weekend. You came to the house.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
You
did.
let these people know how I cooked up that oxtail and all that.
Food was trash.
Wow, Mo. Yo, this nigga kept going back and playing. Yo.
No. The food was good. The food was good.
Yeah, you know,
This guy's always looking for validation.
listen, man, I'm just
and
saying,
praise,
bro.
man.
Don't tell the people that. Tell the people
Yo.
the truth, man.
No. The food was good. Food was good.
Made
Definitely.
some rice
I
and
enjoyed
peas.
the oxtail. I enjoyed the
Oxtail.
rice. Enjoyed the chicken. All of that.
Yeah, man.
And I usually don't even eat that. I just took a weekend off from being pescatarian.
Yo, this nigga is crazy.
Listen, I do what I do when I want to do it.
This
Like,
nigga vegan one day,
not vegan,
pescatarian the next day,
pescatarian.
then he eat regular meat the next day. Like, this guy's crazy, bro.
No, I'm never eating regular meat. Thank you.
Yeah, you crazy. You trying to be like the uptown nigga. You from Brooklyn, you gotta play that pause.
I never said pause. I just
stupid
said I'm
shit,
never
bro.
eating meat.
Anyway, chicken, oxtail, that's what I'm talking about, bro. But
Oxtail
yeah,
was good.
shout out to moms, man. I had my nephew up here, he attacked Mo.
Yo, bro, he was cool at first. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what up, shorty?
Yo.
He coming through, he giving me a pound. Next thing I know, he's trying to bust a beatbox on my head, slapping me in my head. I'm like, shorty, you yelling. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
He got too much energy, Joe, man. I took that
he
nigga.
has a really big head, too. I didn't want to say it that day.
He trying to play my nephew don't got no big head,
He
man.
has a huge head, bro.
I'm gonna put a picture of my nephew. My nephew don't got no big head,
Yo,
B.
bro, his head look like a water balloon.
Yo, Wayne, my nephew got a big head, Wayne?
I said, yo, Wayne put his head down. Thank you.
Trying to play my nephew. I'm gonna stop trying to play my nephew,
yo, bro,
boy.
I think at that age we all had big heads. To be honest with
That's
you.
why he was slapping you in your big ass head.
Bro,
Yo, shout out to my nephew Zay, man.
he slapped the shit out my head. You saw that, right? I was
Oh,
like,
wait,
yo,
you was there when he slapped you?
yes. And I was like, yo, you. And I kept my composure. I was like, yo, shorty, what are you doing? Like, son, he started playing. He was like, bah, bah, bah. I'm like, this kid is wilding.
He 4 years old, man, with a lot of energy, man.
Oh my God.
Yo, boy, man, I had joy with him, man. Every morning he go, you know, Wayne staying with me right now, so he go Wayne room, wake him up like.
You got a bald head when he ain't slap your head?
He wake Wayne up like 7 o'clock in the morning, come downstairs, wake me up. I'm like, yo, my dude, it's too early, but it's morning. The sun is up. Yeah, I know the sun is up, but that don't mean you gotta be up. Every morning the same thing while he was there, but I had a good time with him, man. And Moms was happy. She turned 64. God bless me.
Your moms definitely do not look 64, bro.
Stop looking at my mother, B.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Mom's turned 64. We had a good time at the house that day, man. I appreciate you for coming by. She loves seeing y'all, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
She loves seeing all y'all when you're there. Suave didn't come because you don't fuck with us.
Yo,
So
Suave,
fuck
why you
Suave.
ain't come?
I ain't know, he didn't tell me.
Suave don't call.
That's not an excuse. You throwing the event, you supposed to call him and tell him, bro.
Nah, I did tell Suave.
Oh, wow. Now the truth comes out. Thank you,
Suave
Suave.
didn't show up, bro. Suave didn't show up. He don't care about me, man. Me and Suave got like a love-hate relationship going on. I don't know what's happening to me and Suave. We used to
How
be
do you
mad
hate
cool.
Suave, bro? Like,
It ain't me. He hate me, man. I don't know what I did to him, B. I don't know what I did this wall, bro.
I think I know, because Styles is annoying.
Yo, Mike, you Mike, you can get out. You can get out, bro.
Yo.
I was clearing my throat.
Yeah,
Yo.
clear your ass
Let
up out of
me
here.
clear my throat.
Clear his ass right up out of here. That's what you could do. That's what you could do, man. But yeah, man, this weekend was good. Oh, shout out to Miles Brando too. I knew it was something I wanted to say. Miles hit 100, no, 100.
A million.
A million streams. I mean, I'm about to say 100,000. Hit a million streams. With
Miles
She Ready.
Brizzle.
So thank all of y'all for going to his page and going to Spotify, your Apples, and just listening to the song. So we appreciate you. Keep listening. Keep requesting wherever y'all at. Y'all hear it. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. The song is called She's Ready. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's good.
Word.
So what's up, man? Talk to me, man.
I'm over here chilling.
Kind of throwing me off with the shoes off, but I'm trying to deal with you.
I'm trying to like control my body temperature because I'm hot.
Is that hoodie, bro? It's still summertime. You know that, right? You
Yeah,
came
but-
here with a hoodie and Scully.
Bro, when
like
I
you look like you
when I-
confused. You
when
got
I-
shorts on.
when I
then
left-
you got stockings on.
When I
with a
left
hoodie
the
and Scully.
house, when I left the house and I looked at the weather, the temperature said 69 degrees. So I figured, all right, so it's kind of cool outside.
You know what that meant? 69 degrees outside. You're supposed to go outside and eat some coochie, and that's it. 69.
Either that or go outside and snitch. 69.
Yo, I got a question for you. Real quick, got a question for you. How old you are right now?
I am 46 years old.
46
I'll
years
be-
old. All right, cool. You and Mike in the car, right? Y'all driving. Y'all just gonna hang out, right?
Hang out.
You're just gonna hang out, like
Hang out how?
to the bar, like y'all going to the bar, y'all going to Moe's or something like that,
Okay.
right? Going to the bar. Mike sees somebody that he had drama with 15 years ago, but he still feel away,
Okay.
right? You don't know nothing about this.
Okay.
Mike fires a shot at him through the car.
Okay.
Right? And don't hit nobody or hit the kid, whatever the case may be. Y'all pull off. Police get your license plate. Right? Now they come and investigate you.
I can't. I already know where you're going with this, and I can't.
So now they want to give you, they find the
I
shell.
can't.
Hold up, Tom. They find the shell cases in your car. Are you telling on Mike?
No, I can't.
So you taking the time?
Yeah. I have to.
You a dumb nigga.
I'll be
Might
a
go
dumb
to jail
nigga.
for me, but
Yo,
let me
bro.
let me tell you something, man. At this age that I am now, if a nigga first of all, if Mike is your man and did that reckless shit in your car, Mike is supposed to go turn himself in,
I understand.
right? Mike has got to go like, yo, nah, I can't let you. How Mike, if that's your man, he can't let you do that time.
Let me put you on to something.
All right, let me hear this shit, bro.
You're not supposed to understand why I think the way I do.
I know.
You're not
yo,
supposed to.
Yeah, no.
And
Go ahead.
it's fine that you don't.
Go ahead.
You're not
Fuck
supposed.
your kids and all that.
No, you're not supposed to get
I'm
it.
gonna ask you a question. Fuck your kids and all that.
See, this is the thing. The
Y'all didn't do a jokes together.
The questions that you're asking, right?
Make it make sense, bro.
I can't make it make sense to you because we're not the
Yo,
same.
listen, make it make sense.
This is what I'm trying
Yo,
to
bro,
make
we
you
grew up in the same environment. We done some of the similar things. You can't say we not the same.
We're
we just
not.
gonna deal with we gonna deal with something
because
different.
if you don't understand where I'm coming from,
I
then we're
I
not
do,
the same.
but I think as you mature and as you grow older, you're not in the street no more.
No, I'm not in the
Mike
streets
took a risk
anymore.
with your life at this point. And sometimes I gotta go, sometimes as a
bruh.
grown ass adult, you gotta go,
Listen.
wait a minute. I got shit to lose. We ain't doing this. It's not like y'all in the street no more.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Sometimes you get up in the morning and everything in you tells you to stay in bed, correct? Everything. I mean, it makes sense to stay in bed. I'm tired. I was up till 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, it's long,
My
bro.
body needs rest. I need sleep. Even logically, it makes sense. I should stay in bed, correct?
Yeah, but you still get up, go ahead.
But you don't,
No, you get up.
right? Why don't you, even though it's logical?
Because you got to get up. You got shit to do.
No, but why don't you? It's logical.
No, because you got shit to do. It's a new day. You got to start your day. You got to go make money. You got to pay
You
your
don't
bills.
have to do anything.
No, you definitely got to.
You don't have.
I got to. I got to pay
You
bills.
you don't have to do anything first and foremost.
I'm getting up.
You everything you do, you choose to do, right? But you
Right.
don't have to, bro. Like one day's not gonna kill you, so you don't have to. But you still
What's your
choose.
point, man?
But you still choose to, correct?
Okay, I'm just gonna take your shit. Correct. Go ahead.
All right. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, there is no explanation, my nigga. Like at the end of the day, look,
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense.
it's not supposed to make sense.
I hear you, bro.
It's not supposed to make sense
I hear you.
to
Let me
you.
tell you something.
Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all
it's
right
not.
now. A nigga come in my car and do some wild, crazy shit like that, and we ain't in the street no more. And that nigga, because it ain't supposed to make sense for me to tell on you, but it ain't supposed to make sense for you. It's supposed to make sense also for you to go, yo, I'm gonna go take that charge. Let me turn myself in, because I put you in that predicament. I'm not being fucking loyal to a nigga who ain't loyal to me. That put me in a situation that we both in it, we both not doing the same shit in. You know what I'm saying?
But now let me ask you a question. At what point do you take accountability, right? Because I'm gonna ask you this: if Mike, because some dude he seen, first of all, Mike had a hammer on him. So if dude is the type of dude to have a gun on him, you know who you're dealing with and who you're.
No, that's not true.
Hold on, that's not true. Dudes don't just wake up one day and decide to put a gun on their way.
No, that's not true, bro. That's a lie.
All right,
There's plenty of times I rode around with a hammer and niggas didn't even know I had the hammer on me.
yo, bruh, listen to me.
That's not true, Mo.
Wait, let me just finish. When you're talking about a dude that carries a hammer on him regularly, you know, if you've known this dude forever, then you've known who he was, whatever. You may have grown up, but maybe he hasn't. So you knew who you were letting into your car.
No, bro. That's not necessarily true.
Okay. Well, in my scenario, you knew who you were letting in your car.
Okay.
In your scenario, you didn't.
Okay, cool.
So at what point do you take accountability? You let this man in your car. You know who you're friends with. You know who you're dealing with. Because I'll tell you this. Every last one of my friends that would do what you said, I know would do what you said. And my friends that wouldn't do that, I know. Like,
Yeah, hold up,
he
time
wouldn't
out.
do that. So when you let that person in your car, I mean, at what point do you take accountability?
I don't take no accountability for that.
You got to take accountability for who you hang out with.
And maybe I just got better friends than you. Because I also have friends that was doing the most craziest shit in the street. And they'd be like, yo, Styles, nah, I ain't fucking with this. Or nah, you can't be around this. So
of course.
So if that same kid who I know do off the wall shit, who always was like, nah, I'm not ever getting you involved, and that person happened to have a hammer on him and he in my car.
But in the same,
I don't know, our friends is just different, bro.
But in the same breath, like, I mean,
I'm glad you got me as your friend.
Let's talk about like Money and Violence with Joe, right? Hang out with gangsters, you get caught up in gangster consequences and gangster shit. I always say that, right? Like since I've left shit behind, this is exactly why I don't hang around certain people, because I understand that to hang around certain people, there's a possibility that you're gonna get caught up in the gangster shit, bro. Like you are, you understand, and that's just the reality. So you have to.
I think there's responsibilities on both sides of the fence, but we can
exactly.
agree to disagree again.
No, you're right.
It's just responsibility on both sides
that's
of
what
the
I was
fence.
looking for. I was looking for you to also, as the driver, take responsibility for who you let into your vehicle.
Listen, we're gonna disagree to disagree, because I also feel like a lot of times, a lot of these young niggas is going to jail for niggas that won't even take up the time for their ass. And I don't be understanding it. How you don't take up the time? If that nigga was that gangster, he did that shit, then he should be that gangster to go turn himself in and not let his man go suffer for his shit.
In a perfect world.
I'm not taking up for a nigga that's not gonna talk. That's the most dumbest shit in the world. I'm gonna take 15, 20 years of my life to be away from my kid, my motherfucking family, lose it all because of a nigga wanna be a bitch ass nigga.
For me, it's not about logic, it's about principle.
And that's principle. Principle, if this nigga's a bitch ass nigga, I'm not being loyal to a bitch ass nigga. And too much of our people in jail because of bitch ass niggas, B.
All right. I mean, we just have different principles. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's
nothing wrong with it. Like I said once again at the beginning of the conversation, you're not supposed to understand. And it's fine.
I don't know what the fuck you mean not supposed to understand, but okay, cool. You know, whatever. But in other news, the man who made Rico popular in New York City, Mayor Giuliani, is
Rudolph Giuliani. I have a picture with Giuliani.
Oh,
from
fuck.
like
You got to stay away from me. Your principle's all fucked up. Anyway, he's now in a RICO investigation himself. This has been indicted.
I don't know why everybody's getting hyped. Ain't not one of them people
I'm not
going
getting
to
hyped,
jail.
but I just think it's ironic that you was trying to put so many people through jail,
But-
because of the RICO.
But none of those people are going to jail. Bro.
Oh, we
He's
shall
not going
see.
to jail. Trump ain't. None of those people
We'll
are
see,
going to
man.
jail.
If he
man.
goes to jail, then look, man.
I mean, if he goes to jail,
Yeah.
then I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, if he goes to jail, then we all be celebrating because Giuliani
I wouldn't
definitely
be
put a lot of
celebrating
niggas.
because him going to jail ain't doing shit for
Nah,
me.
we should be celebrating a little bit. Giuliani put a lot of niggas in jail, man.
He
a lot
did.
of niggas still doing time.
Giuliani put a lot of niggas in jail. Giuliani also stopped all the strip clubs in Brooklyn. Giuliani's
He
also
closed down 42nd Street. Didn't
he closed down 42nd.
Yeah.
He stopped
But
the strip
it
clubs
is
in
better
Brooklyn.
than what it was. 42nd Street was some
But Giuliani
smudge shit.
also, he's the one that made people stop being able to drink alcohol in the streets. Quality of life laws.
Now you just got zombies in the streets.
He's the one that also, like, you can't ride a bicycle on the sidewalk. Quality of life laws. That was his whole thing.
Yeah, he just trying to lock up niggas for anything. So fuck Giuliani. Hope you go to jail. Anyway.
GPCs.
Anyway, and other news.
Giuliani, Pataki Clintons. That's the slippers on the island.
Anyway, I saw an interesting thing this weekend. I saw a woman who was singing "Your Daddy Ain't Shit" to her 4 kids, right? And I just had, and I really want to talk about it, but when my dad didn't do certain things, I remember me and my brother growing up with my mom. If he didn't show up, or he didn't give us the money for something, or he said he was gonna do something he didn't do, my mother never really shitted on my pops to us. And I know I said this before on the show. People used to be like, yo, ask my mom, like, oh, tell them about their father. My mother always used to say, they'll figure out who their father is for themselves as they grow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna shit on their father. And I didn't understand, why would you shit on your kid's father? And if I was in that woman's seat, and I had and my child mother she was absent, or she didn't do what she had to do, I would never shit on my child's mother to my kid.
Well, to me, it's not even about the whole shitting thing. I just think that that's purely ego. Because I think the question that needs to be asked is, how does that benefit the child? How? In what way does that benefit the child? Okay, the father doesn't play a part, as you're saying, but how does it benefit the child to, first of all, it's a hurtful thing to the child that the father doesn't play a part. So why are you shedding a light on it and reinforcing it to that child? You understand? If anything, you should be trying to, I'm not going to say distract the child from it, but you're supposed to, because the truth is, what that can do is that can affect the child in a way where they feel that they're not worthy. I wasn't good enough for my father to be here. So at the end of the day, I don't understand the whole purpose of shedding a light on it and making the child focus on it more, when that can possibly give the child more trauma.
Yeah, I just thought that was really disgusting and terrible.
But once again, I mean, we live in a world with a lot of people who are very narcissistic, and it's about attention. She used to make a video, put it on social media.
Yeah, and for the whole world to see that, the kids to go back to that 5-10 years.
I mean, we're talking about it. She's happy.
Listen, man. I just tell the parents that's out there, make sure that you just do real parenting to your kids, man. And you don't gotta shit on the father or the mother to your kids. Kids will figure out who they parents are as they get older.
The golden rule.
And they make decisions for themselves later on.
The golden rule: just put your children first. That's it. Ask yourself this one question: how does this benefit my child? And if it doesn't, keep it moving.
Well, I got an interesting question for you, because I know this.
You've been talking about this interesting question.
Oh no, that's not that.
That's not it. Okay.
But this question is kind of because I want to ask you this, and I wish we had a young lady in here today. Usually every week we got ladies in here, but no ladies in here today. Who is the prize in a relationship, the man or the woman?
Who's the prize? Mm-hmm. I honestly believe the man is.
Why is that?
No, and it's not even to be funny. I think women are amazing. I truly do. And I think that what they provide is great. But I believe that what a woman provides, a man can provide himself. And I think that until a woman comes into your life, you provide that for yourself, right? But I think the difference with a man is you have to think about this. When a man and a woman enter a relationship, I don't care what the relationship is, a weight is added to the man's back and a weight is released off a woman's back. That's the reality.
That's how it's supposed to be, but I don't know if it's like that these days.
Well,
But I get what you're saying.
I'm
Traditionally,
talking
yeah.
in relation to myself, how I operate. When a man and a woman come together, a weight is added to the man back and a weight is released off the woman's back. You know, like women say they cook, they clean, they do this, they do that, but the truth is the men do that for themselves until the woman comes in, right? And not that it isn't great to have a woman nurture you. Like I think women are motivation. I think women, you know, they pour into you when the right woman pours into you, and I think she fuels you, but in the same breath, whose life changes when men and women come together?
Well,
the majority of the time. It isn't the man's.
This is what I would say. I think we are prized to one another. I think that for a woman, for a man, a woman makes life more joyful for him, right? Because you have more purpose when you find your significant other. Like we go harder when we have women in our life, right?
But that's all perspective.
Right? Yeah. Listen, I'm just telling you, like you said, you talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I think when a woman comes in a man's life, sometimes she creates stability, order for him, and she provides a family, you know, for him to even fight for and go and do all these wonderful things, and to accomplish these wonderful things, they come together, so they make each other better. So for a man, you know, and I think a man is a prize for a woman. Traditionally, he comes in and helps her with any of the burdens that she may have in her life and help better her situation. So I think we are prizes to one another. I don't really think either one is better than the other. I think a man is a prize for a woman and a woman is a prize for a man.
I don't know. I mean, look, I'll be the first to always say that I could be wrong, but I do believe that the man is the prize. I do, and when I say that, the crazy thing is, it's always a catch-22 because the man who is the prize doesn't think he's the prize. That's the crazy thing, because the man who is the prize is also humble. The man who is the prize doesn't hold his advantage over her head. The man who is the prize treats her as an equal. The man who is the prize, you understand what I'm saying? So it's very gray area.
Like I said, I think we both prizes to one another, man. I think we both, we the yin and the yang. We the opposite to each other. So we give each other.
Is, when we're talking prizes, we're talking best case scenarios. So when I say the man is the prize, I'm talking about in the best case scenario.
No, I get what we're saying.
And that's something I need to make clear. Like when I say the man is the prize, I'm not talking about meeting some piece of shit nigga. I'm not talking about meeting some nigga that doesn't do what he needs to do, right? When I say the man is the prize, I'm literally talking base case scenario. And when you say both of the prize, you're talking best case scenario.
Yeah. I think we the yin and the yang, we the opposite of each other.
All right, so my question to you is this, because...
Can I finish what the fuck I'm trying to say,
Yes,
brother?
of course.
It's crazy.
Of course.
No, I'm just saying, we the opposite of each other, so I think we complement each other. So if you compliment that woman or that woman compliments you, y'all become prizes to each other.
All right, but let me ask you this, because 9 times out of 10, it's not the best case scenario. So what happens in the real scenario? Who's the prize? That's my question to you.
Well, everybody's real scenario is different.
We're not talking. We're talking the realistic scenario.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying.
In the realistic, because you're talking best case scenario.
Okay.
You're talking about where two equals come together.
No, but I'm just saying
not
to you
always. That's
everybody best case scenario and worst case scenario is different. That's case by case basis.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But listen, if we have to average out the number of relationships that occur in this world, bruh, the perfect situation is not most people. So what I'm asking you is, in the realistic scenario, who's the prize? Is that not a fair question, Bruce? So in the realistic scenario...
Well, we got a lady in the house.
All right, but in the realistic scenario, who's the prize?
You came right on time.
In the
Can I
realistic...
give Jess some space, please?
In the realistic scenario, who's the prize? And I'm not saying that the woman doesn't add anything.
I think that's the difference, though. Men go harder when they got the woman or they going for the woman, right? So it's like machismo. You ever seen the two animals? They come, the two bucks. They come and they fight to prove who's the more masculine buck. We go harder in that sense. So the reason why we have the money and we have, because if it was just us men, I'm not buying shit, nigga. I probably wouldn't even wash my ass. But because there's the women involved, we even go a step further. You know what I'm saying to you? So a woman makes you strive to do even more. And that's why you have to maybe sometimes shell out more, because she provides that for you to even go out to do more for her and provide for her and your family. You know what I'm saying? So
we can agree to disagree. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying that women don't bring anything to the relationship. That in no way am I saying that. In no way. I think women are amazing. I think women are so valuable. I think women are some of the most amazing creatures that God put on this earth. But if we're talking realistically in these days and times, whereas, you know, a lot of people are opportunists and who's the prize? I think the man is the prize. I truly do believe that. Not saying that the woman has no value. I think women are worth so much. But if we're putting it on a scale and it's like who's more valuable, I think the man is the prize.
Like I said, I think we're prizes to one another. But we can go on to the next topic.
Question, one last question.
What's up?
I think that's a great way to put it. So if you put it on a scale, for you to say you think that we're prizes to one another, that means you think that the woman contributes just as much as the man does. And we're not talking about in a perfect situation. I'm talking about in a realistic situation. You think the woman contributes just as much as the man does.
What I think is, it's not a perfect situation. I think we provide each other with the things that we need. A woman comes to provide a man with what he needs, because our needs are different.
But we're talking about in these days and times.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Like.
But I need, of course, I agree with you. You know, I agree with you hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The man got to do the spending. He got to do all that. But our needs are different.
That's why I don't
because hold up, let me say this. Because you ain't gonna never want a woman to spend her money on you like that.
No,
right?
That's not my
Because your
thing.
need is different. So your job is gonna be doing the spending because our needs are totally different. So I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, but
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
But it's also
but
in these days and times.
These days,
This is what I'm
chicks are
saying.
little motherfucking crazy.
And this is.
I get what you're saying.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I think, and this is why I keep going back to this best case scenario, because I think the scenario you're talking about is the woman you hope for. But I'm talking about, chances are, the woman that you're going to get out here in this world. That's why I don't want to misrepresent this. Mm-hmm. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from,
I
right?
understand. In these days of time, it's definitely a little bit convoluted.
Exactly.
No, I get where you coming from. You know, I've cut off plenty of women in these last few months, years, just because.
Like, what the hell do you do for me?
You ain't doing shit for me, my nigga. Like, you don't do anything for me. You don't make anything better. You know, a couple months ago, I think I was hanging out with this girl, and she kept telling me, like, we went out on a date before. I forgot that we went out on a date. And what I did is she had a good time, and then she told me something else that we did. And I'm like, yo, I did that? And then I had to say to myself, yo, I never, and I know it's not trading like me going out.
No, we don't do
like
it for
the sex or nothing like that, but I ain't never touch her, right? So she just kept asking me, yo, can we go try this?
Yo, you's a punk. But anyway, yeah, keep on.
She's like, yo, can we go do this? And I said to myself, wait a minute, yo, why you keep asking me for shit? You ain't never even gave me no ass. You never brought a meal. I ain't never even been in your house. Like, you been to my place. You know where I live. Like, I don't know shit about you. Like, but you keep asking me for shit. So I get what you're saying. A lot of women come in the territory and they don't give.
And this is why I think this conversation.
Anything, but you know, but I still think women, we are prizes to one another.
But that's why I think this conversation is very important for us to represent it the right way, because we live in a day and time where the truth is women feel that they don't have to give nothing, bro. Listen, look, and I'm not saying all women, you know, I'm not trying to stereotype women, but a lot of women feel that the fact that they have a vagina is enough, bro. And just because of that, they should be catered to. Even though they don't reciprocate. And it's so sad because in this, I always say, a lot of women, these days don't want to be loved. They want to be admired because admiration doesn't require reciprocation.
Jess, you believe that?
No, not 100. Definitely not. And not 100%. I'll never say 100%. No, definitely not
Jess
all.
a good girl, right, Jess?
Definitely not all. But I'm sure that you have friends of yours who have this mindset that you're just like, God damn, like, you understand what I mean? So that's my thing. That's why I keep speaking about this best case scenario. Look, in the best case scenario, how about this? I'll say this. In the best case scenario, the man and the woman is the prize. But realistically, bro, these days, the man is the prize.
It's a little
Do you get now? You get where I'm coming from?
I was watching.
But do you get where I'm coming from now, Bruce?
I hear you.
I'm not agreeing.
No, you don't have to agree. But can you at least say
Bruce
I
wanna
get
go
where you're
over.
coming from? You get what I mean?
It depends, right?
It does depend.
Financial, spiritual.
Yeah, and I don't think it's just about financial. I don't think it's just about
I
financial.
think I pray for more women than women pray for me, bro.
I think it's not. I don't think it's about
I
financial.
do. I pray with
I just
everybody,
think-
bro. I don't think women
I
ever
just
pray
think
for me.
it's this. Listen, as a single man, right? You live on your own. You take care of yourself. You do your own laundry. You cook for yourself. Blah blah blah.
But don't women do that? They do that too.
Yes, they do. But guess what? When a man and a woman comes together, he's not expected to be the one to do all of that, right? So yes, the woman takes a bit of a weight off of.
And these chicks don't cook or do laundry no more for a nigga. I can't remember last time a chick cooked or did laundry for me.
Well, I can't say that because
Yes,
I do have someone in my life that does all.
Hey, you gonna get in trouble after you watching this shit. Let me go to the next topic. Where the code word at, nigga? Like,
So what Styles is gay?
I'm gonna fuck y'all niggas up. I'm telling you. Yo, anyway. Yo, and Swab said that shit with all kind of. Yo, Swab, don't let me fuck you up in here today, B. I'm telling y'all, listen. I gonna get Swab ass kicked today, bro. I think Mike came up with that bullshit. Look, a girl came here, Mike just left from the seat.
And I will
that
say,
nigga didn't want no parts to sit next to Jeff.
And I will say, I said that in a perfect situation, they both are the prize, and I just told y'all that in my situation it was very great, so that means we're both the prize. Thank you.
This nigga here is a bitch ass nigga.
I just wanted to make sure I put that in there.
Yo, listen, she gonna kill him. But anyway, other news, I thought this story was so hilarious, bro. I thought the story was so crazy, because I ain't gonna tell myself. Anyway, a man went to a massage parlor. He didn't know the rules to this massage parlor, and he went to the massage parlor that's like on the side streets, in the back of the alleys and shit. He went to one of those.
Hurry up and buy.
Yes, he went to one of those massage parlor, and the young lady went to give him a happy ending, and he was like, "What the hell you doing?" and didn't want to pay and left. So he called police because she was asking for his money. And he called police and said she was sexually assaulted him. I thought dude was a scrub for that, man.
I don't think so. I think he's right.
Nah, he wasn't right, man.
She put him in a position to perform because that's like, see, salesmen do that. They call that.
You gotta know where you're going, bro.
No, salesmen call that stacking, right? They call it put the ad on, right? So if he's buying jeans, automatically just suggest some socks or a hat.
So you ever been to happy ending place?
Honestly,
yeah,
I haven't.
Okay, see, it's the same price whether you get the massage or the happy.
Oh, it is?
It's all the same thing. They ain't stacking.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It comes with the massage.
I wasn't aware.
Yo, I would have never told her like that.
Yo,
I
that's
was
crazy. I've never been to a happy ending place.
I gotta take you to one. I'll take you to one. I got you.
I don't
haven't been to one in years. You know they have them all over the city though. And you know who goes to these places?
Honestly, bro, I don't.
Yo, you know who? Huh? I can't give them up. But you know who go to these places a lot?
Who?
Police officers and Hasidic Jews, bro. I be seeing them. Listen.
You know what's crazy? I used to live on Coney Island Avenue P. There was a strip club on the corner called the Body Shop, and There used to be mad Hasidic Jews.
You would never think that. You would never think about that. Like you never see that. But no, they be in there. Especially this one place in Manhattan used to be right. Anybody who know where my studio used to be at used to be right next door to the studio. Lovely place. But I'm gonna tell you the first time I tried to go to this place, right? So I had a studio on 9th Avenue. Oh my God. So I'm talking, shout out to D Period and a couple other dudes that was in the studio, right? So they had told me I never got a happy ending before. And they all talking about this massage you get. So they's like, yo, we went to the happy endings place right across the street. I'm like, across the street where? Like, I've been coming here for years. So it apparently was next door. You know the little metal gates that open on the floor? You go downstairs in the cellar?
Cellar.
It was downstairs next to the place next door. I saw the massage place there for years, but never paid attention to who's going downstairs in somebody's cellar. So they's like, yo, just go down there. They got you. So when I go down there, yo, Mo, this place
This nigga really went.
I went down there because I was young. I wanted to go.
Oh, you know they could have been setting them up.
Yo,
This remind me of Goodfellas. Just go get the furs. Yeah, go in there.
So I go down there, yo, Mo. First of all, yo, this look like some sweatshop shit.
Exactly.
It's a bunch of Asian ladies down there. They boiling like sheets inside of a pot. Like they boiling like sheets inside of a pot, right? But it's people down there getting massaged, but it's only like curtains separating you. Like, so it's like, it's a basement, the floor look like this, but the gray, like not painted, but gray, like this. And they got these sheets separating you. So, I go in there, I ask for the massage. I said, yeah, I want the whole massage.
The whole massage.
Yeah, I don't know really how to ask because they didn't tell me how to ask. They just told me they give the happy ending to them. So I go in there and the lady's massaging me, right? And she massaged my back. And me, I'm in anticipation, like I'm antsy now because I just want to see if this shit gonna happen. So she turned me around and said, oh, I'm in my head like, oh, this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So when I turn around, she started massaging me here. She go down to my feet and she massaged my feet and my leg and she put her hand in my inner thigh and I'm starting to get the woody, right? And I'm saying, oh, okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And she said, okay, finish. Right? I said, you're not gonna, like, you're not gonna do this right here? Oh, no, we don't do that. Yo, I went upstairs like, yo, why y'all made me act? I felt so embarrassed. It's like, nah, they do it down there. I don't think they was lying.
So what the fuck happened?
I ain't get it, bro.
See, but that's the thing. Like
I didn't get it, but I went to the other spot and I got it, though.
I would not be able to orgasm off of an emotionless beat.
Nah, that's the best lotion I ever used. To this day, I'm still looking for the lotion that lady used on me. Yo, son, yo, Bruce.
I would not be able to orgasm off of an
Bruce, let me tell you
emotionless
something.
beat off. Or for just somebody just doing the motion,
Time out.
bro.
Listen, this one was crazy.
Like she would have to like me.
No, Mo, listen. So let me give you out the one that I did achieve. So moving to my next studio, just again, it's a place right down the block. This is right by a precinct in the city. Right down the block.
This was like your normal morning routine.
No.
After a while.
No.
Bad, your nighttime routine.
Once again, shout out to the K-Mac. K-Mac tells me, yo, Styles, there's a spot right down the block. We go there every night. We go there.
So
I'm like, what? What spot? Like, we've been on the block for years, so it's 2 doors over from us. I'm like, nah, I seen this place all the time, but I don't know what it is. I never went inside. I see a lot of white people going in and out the place. I see a lot of acidics, and I see a lot of police officers, FDNY people go in and out. So I go, it's in there for real? All right, cool. So I said, how much? So they tell me how much. I said, one night I'm in the studio late. I said, yeah, I'm gonna try that shit tonight. Fuck it. So I go down. They say it's open 24 hours. So I go in the spot. It's plush in this spot. It ain't like the other spot. It's really nice. It's plush in there. So I go in there. I tell the lady I'm on a massage. She look at me, want a massage. It's me.
She's like, what kind of massage?
Nah, she ain't asked me that. It's me, some acidic dude, and another this regular white dude got like a briefcase of shit. So they bring out a line of women, and you pick who you want to massage. And they say, cool. And I pick who I want to massage.
Once you pick someone, you should have known it's going down.
Yeah, you had to pick somebody. It was all dressed up real fancy, like, right? Lingerie. So they take me downstairs. You go downstairs into a locker room or something like that. You shower. They want you to shower first.
Yeah, once you shower, that means exactly.
Yeah. So guess what? So
they tenderizing the meat.
Yes. So I take a shower, right? So I'm in there, I shower. But when I come out the shower, this is when it started getting crazy. So it's some lady
waiting for you out there?
No, some lady that you're going to, and they put you on a bed and they wash you up again, right? They soap you up. There's 2 ladies soaping you up. Then they take these big buckets of water and just throw it on you. Then she powders you with this big powdery thing. Like it's powdery.
I don't want to picture this shit, but I'm picturing this dumb shit as he's saying it.
Yo, son, I'm dead
Oh
serious.
my God.
So,
All I see is a big fat chicken wing being thrown flour about to get fried. Like, yo.
yo, so,
Oh my God.
so they didn't take me in the room. But Mo, this is the craziest shit. Because as I'm walking down the hallway, the other rooms in this, here's got some niggas go, oh, right? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I go in the room, shorty massage. She do like the other lady. She turns me around. She gets back in here. I get the little woody. I said, okay. She said, you ready? I said, right? So she goes, she kind of like kissed me on my ear, like blowing my ear. Blowing on me. I'm like, okay, this is different. All right, cool. You sure you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Niggas, stop talking to me. Let's just get to it. So she like touching my chest. Then she gets this lotion, bro. The lotion is a heavenly lotion, bro. I don't know where she got this lotion from, because I ain't never used no lotion like this in my life. She got this lotion. It's like a sticky, wet lotion. Like, it's crazy. But she jumps on top of me, put her legs around me, on top of me. And like she riding me, and like she back here like doing like this, and she just making noise in your ear. Yeah, bro, I was in 2 minutes, I was done, bro. I was done. They buttered me up nice, man. Shout out to that place. I don't know if it's still there, but I'm gonna go.
Get that shout out.
This like 10 years ago, bro. I don't know if it's still there, but if it's still there, man, y'all taking a lot of stress off the city, B. A lot of stress off the city, man. You should go try it, bro.
I'm good. I've never gotten a happy ending in my life.
Yeah, you gotta try it, bro. It's a good experience, man. That was like more than 10 years, probably 15 years ago. When I left that studio, Wayne, about 15 years ago? About 15 years ago. Yeah, it's good. Yo, shout out to Mason Cam, man. They just signed a deal. They say it's worth over $30 million with Underdog Fantasy. I think that's a gambling group or something like that. They did a sports gambling house.
Shout out. Congratulations, fellas.
For what's the name of the show?
Yo,
what
Cam, the character you played in Paid in Full was not Alpo. That was my nigga Adari. Rest in peace, Adari. I swear to God, that was Adari. But anyway, congratulations.
Well, look, man, congratulations to Mason Cam. Not only congratulations on the men that's being men and rekindling a relationship and figuring out some shit was just not even worth it. And look, and they got back together and they got a bag for it, man.
Not only even fuck the bag. It ain't about the bag. It's about understanding that misunderstandings and misunderstandings. One thing I always say, don't take it personal, man. Because I think that is always at the root of so many fallouts. It's just people taking shit personal and not understanding that a lot of times shit ain't got nothing to do with you, man. It's just a narcissistic view. It ain't got nothing to do with you. But anyway, congratulations, fellas.
Yeah, congratulations to them. Other celebrity news real quick. They say that I seen Joe Buttons and Gilly the Kid flirting with the idea of them getting together and doing a podcast. Keeping a podcast, of course, but doing something together. I'm not really mad at that idea. If you can go get a bag for it, go get a bag for it. You know, listen, man.
It's always a good thing when black men work together. I don't know if the chemistry will work, if they're, on the same platform. But at the end of the day, once again, love to see black men put their heads together.
Definitely.
It's a beautiful thing.
In other celebrity news, we got a couple of celebrity news. I'm just going to go through them real quick. Shout out to, I don't know if we're going to shout it out, but T.I.'s son, King, and his new teeth.
Why are you shouting him out for his teeth, bro?
His new teeth. Them shits look crazy, bro. That nigga like he got white chiclets. Yo, why would people get them fake cheeks? They got to get better teeth, though, bro.
I don't know if they look crazy, because the truth is, with those teeth, the first time you see them, they always look crazy.
Nah,
but then after
too
you
white. I
see
know
them
people
for a
with
while,
those
you get
teeth.
used to
They
it.
too white, bro. Like, what's homeboy that be?
You know what? Let's ask the better question, because I've asked this. People don't brush their teeth, bro. Why is everybody getting new? Yeah, but, bruh, why do you have to replace your jibs?
Some people got crooked teeth. Some people don't got nice teeth.
I don't know, man.
There's a lot of
I could win $1
teeth,
billion or more. I probably still had the same teeth.
Yeah, bro, but there's a lot of fucking teeth.
I have good teeth.
Yo, listen. Sometimes I be on Instagram, right? And you ever been on Instagram? You see a real pretty
Cardi
girl.
B needed new teeth, so I thought that was necessary. And no, and I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny at all. Mm-hmm. I honestly believe that was necessary. If Cardi made all of that money and didn't fix her teeth, bro, I'd have thought she was crazy. So
listen, with King, I just thought his teeth was too. What I would say,
I've
about,
never looked at his teeth.
What I would say about his teeth, they at least stay perfectly shaped. Cause I see some niggas that got the wild, crazy overbite, like the person didn't put the jibs in right, or they, you know what I'm saying. I just thought to me the teeth was just.
Or like
white.
they didn't measure it.
Yeah, they
They measured it by eye, like by sight. I think it's like this.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. They gotta fix the boy teeth, man. And other celebrity news, I'm seeing that Paramount has decided to move on in the acquisition of the $3 billion acquisition for BET. They said Tyler Perry couldn't come up with the rest of the money for BET. That's what they saying, something like that. So Tyler Perry would not be owning BET. We was hyped. We thought we had a black man or a black person, you know.
Black people love to throw a party before their birthday.
Yes, going to be head of a network, a major television network. And I'm sorry to say it's not going to happen.
And then 50 lied and put out some post that, oh, yeah, he was. Why does he lie so much? But anyway.
Yeah, so, you know, hopefully one day they would give us a network and we could get it. I don't know.
Why do they have to give us a network? Why can't we create a network?
Yeah, but you got to buy the channel. You can't just put a network out. You could do a streaming network. But, you know, a television network is totally different.
But these days, bro, with the digital space and the internet, anyone can create a network.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? So
but it's like, different for a television network, bro.
I'm just saying, look, with every 10 years that pass, the definition of what a network is changes. You understand what I mean? So it's like, why we can't put it on the agenda to just pretty much, create our own network.
And last,
you know why? Because we won't put our heads together.
Who is snoring like that?
Mace and Cam did. Bruce is snoring like Mace and Cam did. But anyway.
But last celebrity news, I want to get to this. Yo Gotti said that he doesn't fly private or do any big machinery because he don't want to be broke.
Makes sense.
Listen, man, certain things I just don't believe in doing. I'm not saying that I wouldn't want to experience, because I've been on first class flights, business class flights. I've never been on a private jet. So I would love to feel what that feel like. But, growing up, I won't say who, I was a part of Violator, and I remember 50 was very smart. Like, that nigga used to fly coach, even when he was like at the height. I'm talking about 21 Questions, 50 Cent. Oh, shout out to Bruce, shameless plugs. Bruce produced 21 Questions. He's here in the building.
Bruce is asleep.
He would fly coach. I remember Chris Lighty used to like argue with him to go first class. He'd be like, "No, I fly coach. Like, I'm cool." And I remember with somebody else at Violator at that time, they would waste so much money, like $30,000 to go one way, $30,000 to come back another way, and he used to just blow money on private jets all the time. And sometimes they would get broke, and sometimes they had to go figure out how to get more money. So, I do agree with Yo Gotti. If you can keep your money in your pocket and put that thing to other investments, and stop trying to be a millionaire that's competing with billionaires.
Stop trying to keep up appearances, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It ain't worth that.
And the truth is, it ain't even about being a millionaire to keep up with billionaires. The truth is, a lot of times it's being a millionaire that's trying to keep up appearances for the broke people below you. That's the shit, like.
You're right about that. You're right about that. Now, in some sick news, I just think this shit is sick, man. People probably, they probably gonna want to cancel us or me or whatever. Man, I ain't bringing up this shit every week, man, but I was watching something on Instagram this week, and it was a little story they had about two transgender men, right? That's men, they're men, right? Two transgender men who transitioned into women, that's how you said it?
No, they were trans women.
So it's trans women, okay. So, and they adopted a baby. And they were trying to breastfeed a baby.
They weren't trying. He had the baby on his nipple, sucking his nipple, even though he knew milk doesn't come out.
And I don't know if that's like a pedophilia act or...
I mean, my question to you is this.
Like, you can't...
Women who can't produce milk, do they still put the baby to their breast? They don't, because they're like, I can't produce milk. So my question is, if you know you can't produce milk, then what is the purpose of putting that child?
Yeah, I don't know if that's like a child welfare thing.
To your nipple, and then, wait, let's go a step beyond. Do you understand that you have that child latching onto that nipple and sucking on that nipple, but nothing's coming out? So you're frustrating this child at the same time. So once again, it's not about the benefit of the baby. It's about your narcissistic desire to breastfeed. which doesn't benefit the child in any way. So it isn't about the baby, it's about you.
Yeah, we got to do something, man. Like,
Ugh.
I don't know that the Child Welfare Act, people got to come into there and do something because.
But it's baffling that this could be viral all over the internet and nothing's
like
gonna
nobody
happen.
come and get that kid.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I seen kids, people smack their kids on the internet, and next thing you know, what's that called? ACS come and get the kid. This got to be crazy. Like, you know, you won't got no breast milk in there. Why would you do that to the kid? Like, I just didn't understand that, man. That was just, to me, that was sickening. I don't understand. I don't even understand that, man. So, yeah.
And if the child's a boy, without the child making the choice, now the child is gay.
Yeah, you crazy, man. This guy is crazy.
Yo.
Yeah. You're crazy, bro. I ain't go that far. I don't know nothing about that, but you crazy.
Yo.
Ladies, do me a favor. I also saw a crazy video of a young lady taking her daughter telling her daughter to go to the bathroom inside the city parks. You know, summertime, city parks are open. Little kids go to the bathroom, and they had an adult man in there waiting for the child. So please, be careful with your children when you sending them off, when you're in a public place to the bathroom by themselves. Just because they can use the bathroom on their own doesn't mean they don't need protection when they go into that bathroom. Make sure the bathroom are clear before you let your child into the bathroom by themselves.
I'm going to say this. When my child was underage, I would literally, either I would walk my child into the men's bathroom and stand outside the stall, or what I would do is I would look into the women's bathroom. If it's empty, I would go in there with her. Like,
yeah, I've always took Sydney to the bathroom myself. Like, I just cover her eye, go into the men's bathroom, and I'd be like, yo, don't put your ass on nothing.
Exactly.
I hold her like
but
this.
you know what? But let me tell you what's crazy
gotta-
though. Do you know that the men's bathroom,
It's cleaner
9
than
times
women.
out of 10 is cleaner
Yo,
than the
I
women's?
never, until Sydney. Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
they go, yo, the
I
women's
never
bathroom
knew.
be crazy,
Oh my
bro.
God. Yo, I called my mother one time after leaving. Yo, I've never seen a woman's bathroom.
Be crazy.
Yo, what y'all doing in there, B?
Be crazy.
That shit is, yo, I've never
Nuts.
seen. I would think, you know, my house, my mama clean like
We thought
I've never
it'd
seen
be
a
flowers
pad.
and roses and
Listen,
little bunny rabbits in the women's bathroom.
I never seen a pad
Like,
growing up in my house. When I dealt with my daughter mother, I never seen a pad. Even with my daughter, y'all went in that bathroom with pads every. Yo, oh my Jesus! I had to take Sydney out of the woman's bathroom one day because the lady said it's clear in there, and we went in there. And I put her in the bathroom, and I locked the door. Yo, bro,
It's scary.
I had to take her and go to yo, just what y'all doing in the bathroom? Why is it like that? You know, it's shit on the seat.
It's wild.
It's blood. It's all.
The woman's bathroom is no man's land. As soon as you walk in, you hear.
The women's bathroom is crazy, bro. I've never seen nothing like a woman's bathroom before, B. Yo, fellas, before y'all have sex with these women, make sure y'all go to their house or go to their bathroom. I told y'all a couple of times, I've had sex with women in the past, and then, you know, I'm comfortable in my own house. So women always come to my house. I've been to a couple of women's house that I went to, like, after, like, years or months of having sex with them, and their house be the most disgusting house in the world. The tub is crazy. The toilet got
He said the tub is crazy.
Yo, they got clothes, like, it's crazy, bro. Know what coochie you entering.
Now let me put you on.
Go ahead.
Someone's living environment is a reflection of the space in their head, and the problem is, and I'm not saying women as a whole, I'm just saying a lot of women have a cluttered mind, and because of that, they have a cluttered home. It reflects
They're
that.
coming for you this week, my nigga. I'm not agreeing to that.
I speak truth, and whoever feel a way about it,
Huh?
I don't give a fuck. Yo, listen.
This nigga is crazy, my nigga. This nigga is different, bro. He's different. What else I want to? Oh, shout out to what's her name? I don't know how to say her name. It's Shikari.
Shikari Richardson.
Yeah, man. Big up to her. You know why I want to big up to her? Because they got on her last year when she was, I guess, you know, talking some joint, and then she lost like badly, and then first of all, girl look in shape. Arms look crazy, legs look crazy.
She always looked in shape though.
Yeah, she looked more in shape this year to me. She won the 100-meter race. That was yesterday or 2 days ago.
World Championship.
Yeah, so yeah, man, big up to her, man. And sometimes, people count you out, but you can't count yourself out, man.
Yeah, but guess what? Yo, bro, that's just the process of life, bro. People are gonna count you out. At no point is everybody gonna champion you, man. Look, the reality of life is when you're winning, everybody loves you, and when you're losing, everybody hates you. I don't know why people be surprised by that. Like, that's just life.
Nah, it is though. But you know,
You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you, but it's hard when you're
It's
young.
not fair.
It's not fair. But you young as that.
She's young,
And she
exactly.
was young, man. Was she like 20-something years old, maybe? She a young girl, man.
But look what she said. She learned life fast. Because like she said, I learned to no longer depend on the world to love me, because the truth is, the second I lose, they're not going to.
Not gonna
like,
love you.
That's the reality.
I want to talk about something because I know we got like just a few more topics, but I got to talk about this. Last week, I was in my car. I needed to order something online, so I gave Suave my credit card.
You gave Suave your credit card?
Bro, I gave Suave my credit card. I woke up the next day, $1,000 was gone.
Okay, not surprising. Like I said, that's the reality of life.
Yo, I want to tell y'all people, be careful on who you give your card to.
Can you say that Suave is not the one that took the $1,000 from your credit card?
I was gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
I want them to
no, because the way you're making
I still want them to think that Suave took the credit card. But nah, seriously, yo.
Somebody just took $1,000 off your card?
Off my card, bro. Took $1,000 off
Like
the
it was
card.
theirs.
Like it was just theirs. And they went on eBay. She's like, yo, you got
What'd
like
they buy?
Like I didn't tell me they got 5 purchases on eBay that equal $1,000. And I was like, nah. Then they caught like 450 of it, and then the other 580, they had to return it back to me. But be very careful. And I asked the lady, like, what's the number one things that people are getting scammed from? Was it the ATMs I'm using outside? She said more than likely, be careful at the gas pumps.
Oh, wow.
She said the gas pump and the barcodes. Like, be careful what barcodes you scanning, because people make fake barcodes. Those what they call
Just to get your information.
QR codes, and they can get all your information on your phone. So I don't know how I got, but I had to get a new credit card. So be careful of the scamming. Suave Speed, stop scamming people out of their money. You know how Suave do.
I need to really use the bathroom. Can I just go pee real quick? I really need to pee.
This nigga gotta take a pee break. Rap or R&B?
Damn. These days, if we're talking current music,
yeah, correct.
R&B.
Yo, I would tell you R&B. I'm an R&B lover. Anybody know me, I'm an R&B king. You know, and it's so funny because so many people know me for producing rap records, but I love R&B music. And, you know, I was laughing because I saw something, this kid was talking, and he was saying that, what? Hold on.
He said, what?
Yo. Are you serious about it? I'm sorry, I got really interrupted by some bullshit, but it's okay. From you. That's what I would say. Yo, this nigga just threw me off. Thanks a lot, bro. Yeah, but everybody know I'm an R&B dude. And I just want to ask a question. You know, I was listening to the radio the other day, and it was like some drill records. It's like 3 drill records came on back to back. It was like a drill record, then it was like an Ice Spice record. And I'm not the guy that think music make people do the craziest things, because music never made me do crazy things to me. Some people think that, and that's cool. But it's supposed to be a lot of people murdering themselves, killing themselves, and just dancing butt ass nigga. Because then I heard an Ice Spice record, 2 drill records that was killing every op in the universe. And then I heard a new song from, what's the 2 girls' names?
Sukiana
and Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Yo, bro.
God.
The lyrics on this record
Is...
Oh, you heard the record?
Yes, I heard the record.
Oh my God, bro.
And I hate it.
What are the kids listening to?
I'm gonna say this.
And why we letting this shit happen? I'm just going back to R&B and
I'm gonna say this. Right?
This is crazy, bro.
Not too long ago, I went to this event, right, on Fire Island, right. No, shut up.
Yo,
I went to this event on Fire Island, and you know it was like an all-white event. It was EDM, and I noticed the difference in the energy, right, of the music, right. Like I had a good time for the first time in a very long time, but it wasn't even that, bro. It's like the music forced me to have a good time.
Okay.
Because the energy was so good. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I saw a video on Instagram the other day, and I might have sent it to you, where the guy was saying, you know, we wonder why our clubs get shot up. We wonder why
Yeah, I
all
remember
of this
seeing
bad,
that.
but it's like we're in the club listening to all this death music,
Just
right?
Pure death. Yeah, you're right.
And it's there's an energy, you know, because we all know, like let's be honest, we all know that in our lifetime there's been songs that come on in the club. They make us, I'm not gonna say it makes us want to fight, but it kind of shifts your energy, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that, bruh, I think music sets a tone. It does. And a long time ago, the tone of music has shifted, and I think it has an effect on us. I'm not blaming
Yo, listen,
music.
I
I'm
remember
not blaming music for everything
for
that goes on in
what's
no
her name?
way.
Sukiyana?
Sukiyana.
And Red something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I know Little Kim came out with. Now I
Hardcore.
throw lips
Hardcore.
to the shit.
Hardcore.
Handed it like
That
a
was the
real
album,
man.
Hardcore.
Janet Jackson, handed her to take it in.
But they taking it.
They just take
They
it like.
taking it
I thought
beyond.
that was crazy back then. The shit that's being said now is just.
It's nuts.
It's nuts. I seen a baby girl on a talk show. She said, "Yeah, you know me, I only do it raw," and she was saying that she had like
Which is-
chlamydia,
yeah.
like 2 times from the take. Like, yo, young ladies, please, 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 and parents, please, teach your kids this is not the way to go, man. Please, man. Like, young ladies, this is not the way to go, bro. Like, you got to be more careful, bro. You just got to be more responsible.
But look at what they pushing, man.
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
Look at the narrative.
That's
they
why I like R&B clubs. R&B, you know, Wednesdays at with the Polygon or stuff like that. I'm into R&B. I want to hear old school R&B, and you know what I mean. So that's my thing. And I want to address this other crazy topic that came about. So a teacher. I don't even know what state is in. Let me see if I got it down. What state this is in? I don't know if I put the state down, but there was a teacher that was arrested for some sexual assault to a 13-year-old.
An 8th grader.
Yes. Hold on, bro.
I think they had 2,000. What was it? 2,000 text messages between them.
Between them, yeah, over two. I think it's a little bit over 2,000.
And she bought him a gun for his birthday.
Yes, and bought him a gun for his birthday, and the relationship ended because he wanted another.
He broke up with her because she wouldn't get him another gun.
She wouldn't give him another gun. Yo, I don't know where we living at, bro. Well, I can't even say that because I never told you this. Years ago, I was fighting for my house. My house was in foreclosure when the stock market crashed in, like, was that 2006, 2008?
2006 is 2007.
Yeah. So my house went in foreclosure. I wasn't getting no money, so I had to get a lawyer. Shout out to the lawyer. I don't remember his name. I'll shout him out. He was very good. He helped me out with my case. And I never forget, bro. We went to court one morning, and everybody was like, "Yo, are you okay?" Asking the lawyer, big time white boy. All the lawyers, all the judges knew him. They was like, "You okay? You okay? You okay?" I'm like, "Yo, what happened to you?" His wife, and I had seen it on the news before I left.
So his wife was a teacher and fucked with the kid.
And fucked the kid in the school. It was his wife. And he still went to work that morning. So
Why
shout out to
wouldn't
him.
he? The fuck they gotta do with anything?
Shout out to him. But I don't know what would possess you to have sex with a 13-year-old kid.
I just wonder, how does that happen? Like, are you in class and he just came like to school that day with a fly fit and you're like, "Ooh, he's cute," or did he say something to you? Like, how does it begin?
I would tell you nowadays, though, I live across the street from a school.
Oh man, this doesn't end well.
No. I'm not talking about no kids, bro. I would tell you the teachers are way different than what they look like back then to
I'm not talking
today.
about the kid though. Listen,
I see how kids can be attracted to teachers.
Kids
We had,
been
like,
having
old white
crushes on their
teachers on
teachers since the beginning of time, bro. Like, that's the reality.
Yeah, I don't know how you give a kid some.
This
some
is what I'm
coochie.
saying. Kids had crushes on teachers. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in high school around the time Stephon was in Lincoln. Stephon was smashing some teachers. Stephon Marbury, I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, kids had crushes
Dry
on teachers.
snitching. You see this nigga?
I'm dry snitching. This nigga.
Snitch
Listen.
time with Mo.
Yo, listen, statute of limitations is over. But anyway, like I said, kids had crushes on teachers since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? But I just don't understand how, because I had a teacher when I was in high school, Miss Schleight. She was kind of young. You remember Miss Light? Because I used to come through with all the polo sweats. She'd be like, how'd you buy all them expensive polo sweats? She used to give me rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I just never pressed
That's
it.
an old school word, rhythm. I like that one. That's old school. I like that. I had a teacher, she wasn't the flyest teacher, but she had a fat ass. I was in junior high school named Miss McGill. I remember her, boy. She had a fatty on, man. And I remember I'm not gonna say she flirted around with the boys, not me, not some of the guys that was like a grade ahead of me. Maybe like, yeah, I could get her. But I don't think nobody ever got that. But you know, yeah, I couldn't see that happening.
Snitch time with
No. I'm not snitching on anybody. Nobody got that. I don't think she would have did no shit like that. But I just remember, you know, yeah, she had a fatty on her back in the day. Shout out to Miss McGill, if she's still around. But you know, that's another episode of
Brooklyn Boys Radio.
So remember, like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend.
Like, share, and subscribe, man. Come on, man. It's like one of the best podcasts out there. This ain't even a podcast. It's just a conversation.
And I'll be reading y'all comments on there, bro.
All three of them.
I'll be reading them. Yo, so we see y'all next week. Same bad channel, same bad time. Love y'all. We out.
Brooklyn. Out.